Bro, everybody keeps saying that Renegade Raiders back, y'all. Come on, bro. Respect the OGs, bro. I'm not even gonna buy it, bro. You gotta respect the OGs, bro. Like, I'm not gonna buy it, bro. Like, you gotta respect the OGs, bro. You have to, you have to respect it. Like, what? Oops. Psych! Let's go! Let's go!
What is going on, guys? My name is 4G. So today I wanted to go over the brand new Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 2 OG Remix Battle Pass. That is an absolute mouthful, but I wanted to go over this because this is something that we just got access to. We just got an image of the brand new pass, and I also wanted to talk about the fact that people are jumping to the conclusion that this somehow means that OG passes cannot return, and I'm going to go over why that's not the case necessarily, why that doesn't mean anything based off of this. That's like the main reason I wanted to make this video, because I read that at first. I read the tweets that I've seen, and it's just, I need to talk about this, all right? That's like the main reason I make these videos. People want to say I make it for views. No, I make it because I need to rant about the things I read in the Fortnite community sometimes, all right? Or about Fortnite in general. But either way, let's get right into it. So the pass right here is actually looking pretty good so far. We got the OG remixed version of the Black Knight. I kind of wanted to see a white knight that looks basically the same thing as the Black Knight, the exact same model and everything, just basically inverted colors. I think that would have been kind of cool. Maybe it wouldn't have. Maybe it's better in my head than it would have been in reality. But on paper, that does sound like a great idea in my opinion. But moving forward, we also have a Cuddle Team Leader remix. Not exactly sure why we needed another Cuddle Team Leader remix when, of course, there is in fact the Royal Knights that they could have remixed. I do believe that there's a reason for that, but we'll get into that in a second, because this is a Fortnite themed battle pass. That is what the original season is. It's Fortnite, and the fact that there's only one knight in this pass is kind of odd, don't you think? I mean, just one singular knight, that doesn't make any sense. Where's the Fortnites plural? Because of course the other OG pass skin here that's being remixed is Sparkle Specialist, which is a great skin. That was the one thing that did not really fit with the whole Fortnite's themed originally, but again, it's great skin, so that's fine. I guess it worked. But when it comes down to it, there was 3 different knights in the original battle pass, so to only have one in this is kind of weird. In my opinion, I think it's kind of weird. But moving forward, all right, to the tweets that I've seen now. The tweets I've seen are absolutely crazy to me. Hypex, for an example, today tweeted out saying that the OG passes are not returning. Where did you get that information from? Where did you get that conclusion from? I'm not exactly sure. Like, no offense to Hypex here, but he's done this before. He did this with the original Renegade Raider pass, which I guess that was a fair point. All right, that was a fair point. If we saw the remix skin at that point in time, you could have jumped to the conclusion that they aren't going to release the original version of the Renegade Raider at that point. Why would they sell a remix? Because I've never done that where they sell a remix and then shortly after sell the original skin. But that has happened now. So to just jump to the conclusion that it's not going to happen, guaranteed. There was no speculation there. That was like I'm going to confirm this. I mean, I know he's a leaker, so it's not like it's a guarantee of anything, but people take it for fact. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. People take it for fact because a lot of the things he says end up being fact. So when he says something like this, that's not factual. That is not factual. All right, it's just not. That's just speculation. Nobody knows for a fact. Even what I'm saying right now, speculation. The only people that know what's going on is Epic Games at this point. So that's all I'm saying. Take everything what everybody says with just speculation. Make your own judgment call when it comes to this opinion, I feel like. But for me personally, it just feels like it's being pushed in the direction that battle passes will in fact be returning. I mean, let's go over it real quick, okay? Why this makes a lot more sense than them not returning. First of all, they're not going to release the OG remix pass and the original battle pass on the same day. That makes no sense whatsoever. It's going to take attention off of their brand new pass that they just worked on by releasing the old stuff, when they could double dip and 2 weeks later, like they did with the Renegade Raider, release the original skins then after people have already purchased the remix versions of these skins. It's just how it works, especially with these live service things. A new skin comes out, people want it for a while, and then a week or two later, they're on to the next thing. And it's the same thing with the battle pass entirely. You can't release both the battle passes at the exact same time. That would make no sense from a marketing standpoint, from just a company standpoint, I guess, in general. Like, it just doesn't make any sense why they would do something like that right away. Not only that, but for people who purchase tiers, you would just be able to get both the battle passes and be able to purchase all the tiers from the same levels. You'd get both for the price of one, pretty much. When now, you won't be able to do that. That won't be possible. You have to buy the tiers for both at this point if you're going to purchase any sort of tiers whatsoever. You can't just buy both battle passes at the same time and then buy the tiers for just one particular pass, because the level is of course unified right now, so every pass levels up the exact same time. And that's another thing. It just wouldn't make sense for them to release multiple battle passes all at once with the way that their system works. They want to space things out so that things don't release all at once, but they can still have a steady supply of brand new passes and stuff coming out, that there's always something that someone can buy and grind through. That's kind of the way it works now. And if you can't see that, I'm not exactly sure what to tell you, because of course, like I said, it happened with the Renegade Raider. They released the remix pass, everyone wrote it off as they're not going to be releasing the original skin, and then the Renegade Raider released 2 weeks later, and of course, it has an OG style. So yes, this skin was exclusive. This is the thing that pisses me off the most and makes me want to talk about this. The amount of people that keep saying, when there is the person in the replies of this particular Hypex tweet saying that the Renegade Raider released, so it's still not confirmed the battle passes can't return or whatever, right? When there's any of those people, then there's the people that say Renegade Raider was not exclusive. I genuinely, like, I'm not even trying to be rude here. Like, genuinely, no offense here. Can you read? I believe that the half of the Fortnite community that keeps repeating the same thing, that the Renegade Raider was never exclusive, I genuinely believe that these players cannot read. Please, learn how to read before you start going on Twitter. You might not be old enough to be on Twitter, if I'm being completely real, okay? That's not the place for you if you cannot read that A, the Renegade Raider was exclusive, and then B, this blog post that they always keep regurgitating the exact same image going around saying, oh yeah, look, these items can return, but if you could read, you would learn that is clearly talking about the Mako Glider and the Battle Bus banner. Not anything to do with the Renegade Raider or Aerial Assault Trooper, which didn't even release at the time of that blog post. It released a whole month after that blog post was posted, so it had nothing to do with the Renegade Raider or Aerial Assault Trooper, but people still believe that for some reason. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. But either way, I feel like at this point, every single creator could have said that the Renegade Raider was exclusive, and people would still say the same thing at this point. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Not only that, also, real quick, another thing. Dakota's actually talked to a dev years ago back in Chapter 1, Season 8, so around 2019. Talked to a dev, and from the dev, they said that the Renegade Raider was never supposed to return, but things change, and the same thing could happen with the Battle Pass, okay? The Battle Pass could in fact return if we're going through these original seasons again. I know you don't want to believe it because you just hate the idea of other people having access to your skins for whatever reason. I don't understand. It seems like more of a personal issue if I'm being completely real. It's really not that big of a deal. It's a Fortnite skin, bro. Please be aware of that. But either way, you're gonna get an exclusive style, so you can run around as that exclusive style day one and realize you actually don't like these skins to begin with, and you've just been gatekeeping them because they are quote-unquote rare, because there's a lot of these skins you don't even see anymore because they're just that old and there's better skins. But that doesn't mean that other players, newer players who never got access to them and never had the chance to get them, wouldn't also be able to access these passes. You know the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure? Well, I think that could really fit here in this situation. A lot of people are just holding on to them because they're rare, quote-unquote, which they're not, because no Chapter 1 Battle Pass is really that rare. The game was so popular, that's just not how it works. But anyways, this video is getting too long. The point with all of this is, don't just write off the fact that because there's an OG remix pass now, the original Battle Pass is completely off the table. There's no way that they ever release it. That just does not make any sense. And again, to finish this video off, I'm not saying that it is in fact returning. I'm just saying from my own perspective, it just doesn't seem like that makes much sense whatsoever, especially when it's already happened in the past. If it's happened once before, it can happen again. History repeats itself, or so I'm told. But anyways, that is going to wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.